Let's go! Ready? Easy! Ready? 42 spider! Here we go! Jackrabbit! Stand! Ready! Ready, go! Stand! Ready, go! Stand! Hut! Go! Flare! Flare! Ready, ready! Moves!
everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. We believe we've got a great one in store today, and we've got a team that makes it into the top 25. Now when you go on the road, that's when you prove you belong. As we'll see, the number 23 team in the country, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on a team from the SEC, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Razorbacks will kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team. First down here for the offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in their gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You can tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be. Nowhere to run.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. It's Sanders. Fires to He's going to pass. And that pass intercepted. Got some room to run. Touchdown, Razorback. What a great play by the defense and paying off with the interception return.
You always want to come out second tone as a defense. Get a stop, make a punt. How about this? Get the INT and take it back to the house. What a second tone for this defense.
They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. He wants to throw. He'll try to do it himself. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
Nice job by the QB sitting back in the pocket. So he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide in. Don't take a big shot.
Makes the catch. It's Hunter. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo booster.
You've got to be accurate on the throw, too. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. And the Buffaloes headed quickly to the line. Looking for a man. It's Sanders. Going up top. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
Nice job in coverage there. Offense trying to take a shot downfield. The defender able to tip that one up in the air and force it incomplete.
Defense trying to come up with a stop on third and short from the 37. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat.
And that's a great example of this quarterback having intense confidence in his own arm talent. That was not an easy window to throw into, but he had the ability, and he knew it.
And the Buffaloes are threatening on first and goal. They're going to throw it again. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business. 3 tight ends in the formation on first and 10. Going to run it. It's Jackson. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at second down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating the loss on first down.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Trying to burn this defensive back. Oh, right through his hand. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one.
Hey, listen, quarterback didn't get the completion on that throw, but that doesn't mean you can't try again. Trust in your playmakers outside to push the field and stretch it vertically and make a play for you. It won't surprise me to see this QB take more shots as this game goes on.
Throws to the back. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that end zone. The punt is away. He's got great speed. Oh, what a caught! This guy is a daring punt return, man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Here we go. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
And those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? In this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Down to the 30-yard line where he stopped after a gain of 5, and that will be a first down. The Buffaloes racing to the line in the hurry-up. Trying to find his man on first down. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. Couldn't make the play last time. Now it's 2nd and 10 from the 30. From the gun, the ground game.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
Nice job. Nice way to end that play for the QB. He does a really good job scrambling, getting the first down, and getting down. Because defensively, I'm trying to get him big. Anytime I can hit the quarterback, that is a win.
Got it in the middle. It's Horn.
I really like this slot receiver because of the shiftiness, and you see that on his route running. Really, really nice job creating separation for his QB.
He's looking for a man on 2nd down. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Man, that is picture-perfect cover zero. When I play cover zero, I'm bringing pressure. That ball's going to come out. Look at the defense. Ready for that ball to come out of the quarterback's hand. Nice job breaking on the football and going and making the interception.
This offense to hit overdrive.
We may have a situation here. We might have points, more points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, tune up that much yardage. Defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
He'll bring it out. It's Horn. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The play fake, now to throw. He lets it fly. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive player right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
And the offense clearly saying, we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if this offense finds a way to come back to some of those deep things.
Finds his big tight end. Good, solid tackle.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job from him.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. He'll just keep slinging it. Caught in the backfield, it's Hayden. And they pick up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. And the Buffaloes come to the line in the hurry up.
Nice patience by the quarterback here, working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
You see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low, and the offensive line.
Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24.
Linebackers have a tough job, right? Their first responsibility is to stuff the run. You can see he does a really good job seeing pass, getting back in his cover 2 drop, breaking on the football, and making the interception.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. Quick completion on the outroute. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Using his legs, it's Jackson.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big gain now, but down the road, third, fourth quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
On second down, wants to throw. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
You see these windows, they're getting smaller and smaller to throw into. Really nice job by the defense that time, getting a hand in there, knocking that ball away.
After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Dropping back, it's Green. Zings it complete to the right. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up the first down. And the Razorbacks are moving quickly down the field. Wide receiver shows motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. The offense in hurry up mode. This defense will try to keep everything in front. Shoots it to the left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. DB's right up on the receivers. Let's it fly. Touchdown, Razorbacks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Defense has to be better on the back end. They knew this offense was going to come out, and they were going to challenge them. They were going to try to push the ball vertically down the field. They've now given up 2 touchdown passes in this game. They've got to shore up their play in the back half.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision.
He's got to be dialed in because because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
Well, just nowhere to go there. It started in the pocket. It was collapsing. Quarterback felt it, so he tried to get outside, make something happen himself. We give the defense tons of credit. Excellent job in pursuit. They're able to give up no gain.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Scanning the field is Sanders. Now improvising. He turns it loose to the left. Grabs it inside the 15. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Buffalo! Well, I'm not sure who was closer to the receiver there, the defensive backs or us here in the booth.
That was great execution on offense. Receiver wins the route one-on-one, shows off his speed, gets himself wide open. There's no question where the quarterback is going. Nice job.
And the extra point is good. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. This offense has a 2nd down play.
Get set.
Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Holds and fires complete to the right. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. The Razorbacks will hustle through the line. Quickly to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. So after the first down run, here's 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Green. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Arkansas! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, and now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of...
He wants to take the top off, and they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Now on the option. He'll toss it. Stayed behind his pads. Kept finding the space. He got 9 on the play. It'll be 4th and 2. A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. He's got it, and they convert. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Looking to scramble. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Wants to throw. It's Sanders. Gonna take a shot. It's him in stride inside the 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Colorado.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going into the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit. Who knows what the heck will happen.
And the extra point splits the uprights. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Buys a little time with his feet. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
It's so nice to be an offense on second down in short yardage situations. Why? I can take shots. If I want to, I can just act like I'm going to run to try to get the first down, take a deep shot down the field. I can run the football. The whole playbook is open to my disposal.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. He's looking to throw it. Feeling some heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. In that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Dropping back, it's Green. They're bringing heat. Slips away. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, the offensive first. Absolute disaster by falling on that fumble. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. I mean, are you so worried about what could go wrong on fourth down that you're going to try to punt on third down in case of, I don't know, bad snap or something? Able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. It is third and long. Let's see what kind of arm he's got. He'll throw it. Fires to the tight end. They finally make the stop, and that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. So that'll do it here in the first half. Stay tuned. Halftime is coming. And the Buffaloes will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They didn't, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him, so I expect more of the same here in the second half.
And the Razorbacks want to crank the tempo.
The biggest rule change for me, if I could make one in all of college football, would be leave a man downfield. And when they run these RPO plays and those linemen start to creep further and further down the field, I would love for the refs to call those more often. It's a cheating play, basically, running these RPOs. So hard to stop. Nice execution by the offense, but probably cheating too.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. They'll ride the hot hand. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Grabbed behind the line. It's Anthony. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground.
And he breaks into the open. Past the 20. The 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
Man, tight ends do so much for your offense. They block like crazy. You pull them, you use them all over the place. And when you got a guy that can do this, it's just the cherry on top of the sundae, making big plays, going half the field plus to get the big touchdown.
And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker. The kickoff team on the field, and he ought to just boom this thing through the end zone with that extra 15 yards on the penalty. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. Offense getting set for first down. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He looks that one in nicely. Stopped after making the catch. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. To the air, it's Sanders. Quarterback moving. The throw. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
Man, he was open. He had an opportunity. You just got to look that thing. A lot of times guys are catching it, and as they're catching, you see their head start to turn to try to think about getting upfield, and they just lose that concentration for a second. A little missed opportunity there for this offense.
It's complete. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. The Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there, but on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls in.
They keep attacking through the air. He rifles one deep down the middle. And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky. Takes it the other way. The 30. He's at the 10. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Arkansas.
The free safety roaming in the middle of the field, and you can see just reading the quarterback's eyes. And how about the break on the football? Taking a great angle to pick it off and then do some damage and make the big play for this defense to score some points.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Wide open downfield. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Looking to throw it, Sanders. He fires to the left side. Nearly another interception. It'll be second down.
All right, QB, I got to trust you, man. You already threw one pick. Now that one probably should have picked. You got to give me a reason to feel confident I can drop back and let you throw the football again. Or else this leash maybe gets a little bit short. Maybe we start rolling up the righty in the bullpen.
And the Buffaloes are in the hurry up. On third down, going up top. He'll pull it down. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
That's so frustrating. I got you in the perfect situation. I get you in third and long, more predictable. I know it's going to be a pass, and then Houdini pulls the rabbit out of the hat, makes something happen, scrambles around, gets the first down. Goodness gracious, this guy's so good.
Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a first down for this offense.
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing and getting it to him in open space. Nice job. The wide receiver has some space, but after the catch, able to go make extra yards. Nice pitch and catch.
Out of the gun, looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Really nice job by the defense. They know the quarterback was outside the pocket. They were still able to get a hat on him just as he was trying to make that throw and force the incompletion.
They'll try to dial up a better one this time on second and goal from the 5. Finds his big tight end. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. If this offense wants to stay in this game, they have to punch it in on this drive. It's third and goal. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Bucs! He didn't see anyone open. Says, no problem. I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
And they tacked on the extra point. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And that is not what they were after. Kickoff sails out of bounds, and excellent field position for this offense. The offense lining up for a first down play. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
Back to throw. It's Green. Good timing on the quick out. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick 6. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
Got it. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield. First and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Jackson. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. Maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent.
And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. Now facing a third down as they come back to the line after the break.
Cricket.
Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Pulls it in. It's Armstrong. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. They allowed the completion, but this defense was swarming to keep them away from that first down line.
Yeah, and you allow completions in those third down situations underneath the sticks. You come up and rally, and everybody flies to the football. That's great execution by this defense.
On fourth down, going to the air. Makes the catch. He's got enough. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got him at the 33. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting them, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
Coming after it. The short hands. It's Jackson. Finds a creep. Just steamrolling his way through. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Fast motion from the offense. Little touch pass to the receiver. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved.
Touchdown, Razorbacks! And the pummeling has started. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation, building on that lead.
And he tacks on the extra point. A 67-yard touchdown drive there. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. Just about set to kick it away. He'll bring it back looking for help. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Looking downfield, it's Sanders. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
It's got to be frustrating to be this quarterback in this game, too. He just has never had confidence being able to step up in the pocket and deliver throws. When he gets flushed, they're still taking away all the throws down the field. It's just been one of those days.
Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. He'll turn it loose out to the right. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
This defense has just had this QB's number all game long. We're here in the fourth quarter, and still he's not able to set up in the pocket. He gets flushed to the outside, nothing open, and it's an incompletion.
Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field.
And they got him. A sack denied to try to convert on fourth down.
I know that was
They're going to open this drive with a pass. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas! And the stomping has commenced.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. So much for the touchback. Here he comes. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go.
Fires one high and deep. And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues. Trying to take it back. A dangerous cover man and a dangerous return man after the pick as he gets it all the way to the 44-yard line.
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7.
Jackrabbit.
Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positives today, but, let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but, let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Looking for a man. It's Green. They're trying to get to it. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. He'll take the deep shot. And he intercepts it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Obviously, this game hasn't gone the way they would have liked, but coaches are always looking for positive moments and things that you can build on. How about that young man going out, getting an interception? Yeah, they're being blown out. You're probably not going to win this football game, but that is the type of play that as a coaching staff you can build on for next week's game.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And they got him for a safety.
And that kind of sums up the day for this offense. I mean, nothing has really gone your way. Now you give up the safety. Tell you what, this team's got a lot of work to do over this next week to get better, to improve. This was a bad day.
And it's slipped out. Pass to 10. I'm sorry, you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous party. A late touchdown. What's something to be able to feel positive about after this game, and maybe that late touchdown will do it.
I'm positive that stat counts on my stat line. Keep playing. Keep following those stats. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
And he had the extra point to finish the drive. At this point, a comeback would take one of the biggest miracles in the history of the sport, but they'll line up for the onside kick. offense can say thanks for that two spot is by following it up with a score of their own, David.
Really fun when your defense does that. When they get you back the football and they score some points, Palmer. Put those points up on the board. Usually brag about it, especially defensive. We got more points than you, but good opportunity for this offense to get more.
Yeah, it's you scratch my back, I scratch yours kind of thing right now. I'll tell you, if this offense is able to go down the field and put up a touchdown, this could be a potentially 9 to 10 point swing based on your defense getting you that safety. You've got great field position now. You've got to take advantage.
And his throw is incomplete.
All right, that's a good result for the defense. We knew coming into this year they wanted to really improve their pass defense and their secondary and coverage. Nice job there.
A third and long coming up here.
Razor, razor. Arrow. Go.
Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Now facing a third and long from the 50-yard line. Wide receiver coming across in motion. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. The sure hands, it's Jackson. At the 20, he's got space. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. The Razorbacks with the first and 10.
55 weak.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. Extending the play. Bought a little time, lets it go. And wings it incomplete.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Ready, ready.
That incompletion leads to second down and 10.
Ready.
Back to throw, it's Green. He's got his man. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum.
Get set.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. Just plowing ahead. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. While this game is all but decided, the offensive job is to score. So they might try to score again. He caught it. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. And here we go. Final play of the game right here.
Easy.
Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks. And the round is on.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. No more room to run. They make the tackle right there, and the clock is at 0, and that's how this one will end. Not a lot of drama in this one as they just get punched in the face and lose by double digits.
Not a lot of drama. There's a lot to fix on offense, on defense, on special teams. This team, David, they've got a lot to figure out.
Yeah, but you know what, Jesse? The coaches are going to be in a great mood. The bus ride, the plane rides, those will all be real fun. Practice this week, it's going to be a blast.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, Dick Pollock, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports college football.